Everyone has a different way to relax. Sometimes we relax by just sitting down. Sometimes we relax by taking a deep breath. And sometimes we relax by just letting our eyes close. So let your eyes close now and take a deep breath and just let yourself relax. And as you relax and your eyes close now, notice how your imagination comes into focus. Notice how, just as a movie would be shown on a screen, that your imagination comes into focus. And it's not uncommon for people to move around and adjust themselves as they deepen their relaxation. And it's not uncommon for you or anyone else to get so relaxed as they're seated that their eyes become deeply relaxed. And their eyelids become so heavy that they can barely feel bothered to lift their eyes. And with the eyes closed and this imagination now coming into focus, we can notice how, just like a movie, there's an orchestrated cast of characters, scenes, feelings and sensations playing out on the screen of our mind. And sometimes you're playing out a screen that shows the past. Sometimes what's playing out is a screen that shows the future. Just notice what's going on the screen now and sit back and relax just as you would watch a good show, your favorite, most relaxing show. We can notice how there's a sensation in our body that takes place as the scenes on the screen of our mind change. You can notice how your imagination influences your emotions. And you can notice how those emotions are felt in the body. And so now we know that the mind and body are connected. We can observe how what we're watching on the screen of our mind is so easily felt inside the body now as we relax. And there's really no telling how deep this relaxation can get. And as you become deeper and deeper invested in this relaxation, and you notice how these scenes play out in front of you just like a movie screen. There is a cast of characters. Sometimes they're talking about the future. Sometimes they're replaying the past. But I want you to notice that you can change the channel. So go ahead and do that now. Change the channel. And why don't you turn the channel to something in the future? Notice how with your imagination you can begin to imagine something in the future. And why not make it good? So deeply relaxing, you can imagine this future, and it feels so good. Now, as your attention is on the screen of your mind, I'm going to ask you to turn your attention to the awareness of the one watching this screen. You might inquire into, who is this observer? Ask yourself, if these scenes on the screen were me, would I be able to observe them as I'm doing now? If this voice in my head were me, would I be able to observe it as I'm doing now? Who's attending to this awareness? Who is attending to this attention? Can you sense and feel this observer? And as your attention falls back deeper into this spaciousness, as you inquire into this observer of this cast of characters on the screen, you might notice a lightness. You might notice a looseness in the feeling of your body. You might notice an emptiness, a spaciousness, a vastness. And as you turn your attention to this witness, as you turn your attention to the observer of awareness itself, that spaciousness, that felt sense of lightness and openness, is your physiology responding to your attention being put on what many have called the true self, this eternal stillness. So go ahead and put your attention on this stillness. And the channel that you're on in the screen of your mind, you can just let it play as you would a TV show in the background. Let it keep you company while you put your attention on the sensation of the awareness itself. There's a stable, steady state. There's a silence. And you might notice that this witness is unchanging, although the screen of your mind is ever changing. You might notice that this witness was with you as a child, and this witness has been with you as you age, and this witness will be with you into old age. And you might wonder who this witness is. And as you put your attention on it, you can observe that it is unchanged, untouched. Stable, still, requires nothing of you to make it happen. You might notice how all things that are happening are actually happening almost as though all happenings are upon it. Who is this? What is this stillness? Put your attention on this. And if you feel that spaciousness or that lightness or that emptiness, that's your physiology responding to you attending to what is real, what is unchanging, what is stable. This discovery is the discovery of yourself. And now as you feel this spaciousness in your body, and you feel this spaciousness in your arms and legs, and now in your eyelids, as your eyelids open now, you notice that this sense of spaciousness, that this perceiver goes untouched, unchanged. The outer world comes into focus, but the witness remains. This is meditation without concentration. This is the relaxation that requires no effort. And so remember this as you go throughout your day. Remember to come back to this attentive state, aware of this observer. Notice how, though many things shift and move throughout the day, that this stable state goes untouched. It's ever present, always vibrant, always available to you. It just requires your attention. Remember this.